Hi friends, I'm Anupriya and in this session I'm going to give you an effective speech on how to give an effective presentation. What did I just say? That I'm going to give you an effective speech. So before I begin, I'd like to give you a very small differentiation between both of these words. When we say I'm going to give a speech, so it can be informal also. But when we say that I'm going to give you a presentation, it is only a formal way to exchange your opinions like in your offices. Alright, so when we talk about giving a presentation, it is the biggest nightmare for anybody. Like, oh my god, what a disaster is going to happen. A lot of people are going to hear you and you are very much nervous. So just to bring you come out of this nightmare, I have prepared some kind of points on which if we work upon, I guess we can do better. So coming to the first one, or we're going to start with the first one, that is start on time. Remember very well that you have prepared a lot of points for your presentation. You have a lot of content. So if you're not going to start on the particular set of the time, in your whole presentation, you will keep on running and running and running. You may get distracted, you may get disturbed, and when it comes to the end, definitely you would not be able to deliver the right conclusion of your content. So it is very essential that you are starting your presentation on time. You must have heard that it is said, when the end is well, it goes well. So what I say, when the beginning is well, it all goes well. So beginning of any presentation should be on time. Now coming to the next one. Right body posture. It is as important as your vocal is. Right body posture means when you're giving a presentation, definitely you're performing on a stage, or if it's not a stage, whatever place it is known to be a stage. So right body posture, if it is to be said, it means that your chin up, your back straight, your shoulders straight, and your hand should not be, your arm should not be, don't be a cross arm like this, or don't clutch your hand on your stomach. It will show like you are not confident for your speech, or you're getting very nervous. And your body language can also distract you with your own content. So avoid doing all these. Apart from this, a very important body language is maintaining a proper eye contact. Yes, if you are gazing at a particular audience, so here you are forgetting everything what you are going to speak, and it has distracted you from your own conversation. So maintaining an equal eye contact with all the audience sitting in the hall is very essential. Now coming to the next one. Use media only to enhance. Remember one thing. Whatever PowerPoint presentation you have prepared, that is a tool only for the audience, not for the script you have prepared. Because whatever content you are going to deliver, that is not completely dependent on the presentation you have prepared on your computer. Suppose if I have written these points and I'll keep on looking each of them. So how will it look to you? It will seem very much awkward. So it should be very much essential that whatever presentation you have mentioned on your slides on the computer, that should connect with very less content, means write less, so that you could deliver more. If you have written a lot of things on this, so it is not going to very much effective for the audience, because you can mail them also, you can send the flyer, or you can provide the handouts. They are not demanding your content, written content. It is demanded when it is about giving a presentation, that how you are giving your speech, how effective it is, how much thing you have kept in it. So only depending upon media stuff is not appropriate. Alright, maintaining right level of formality. When it comes to giving a presentation, I said it is formal. But what level of formality you are maintaining in a presentation also matters. Suppose if in the hall there are a lot of senior colleagues of yours, and there are less people of the normal audience who is listening. So you are regarding them again and again with the word sir. You're denoting towards them. It means that you are not able to give a natural presentation. You're very much concentrated towards all your senior colleagues, and you're getting a very much formal. So maintaining the right level of formality means that what kind of rapport you are setting. Instead of saying sir, you can call them saying Mr. D'Souza, Mr. O'Brien, whatever. So that makes you more comfortable with the audience. That makes you more connect with the audience. So getting to the higher level of formality also makes you uncomfortable, and getting less formal in the presentation also seems very awkward. Now, coming to the next one, be a entertainer. That doesn't mean if you're giving a presentation, keep on laughing. Or I don't tell you to be a very big comedian or to make an actor or to be a good performer. No, not always. Be entertaining means with a right inflection of your voice tone and a proper movement of yours, you can be a nice entertainer in your presentation. If you keep on walking from here to there and there to here, right gesture of your hand, proper smile on your face, and putting some light conversation in your speech can also show that you are a nice entertainer. It will show that you are not getting bored, and even the audience will also not feeling the same kind of boredom from your side when you are trying to deliver the thing on the right parameter of entertainment. So be a little bit of entertainer when you are giving a presentation, and somewhere it will show that you are very much enthusiastic while delivering the speech. So be a entertainer, but not very much, because a lot of laughter can be a kiss of death. You must have heard. Okay, coming to the next one. Making a mistake is okay. Yeah. If you are doing something a big call, giving a presentation is a big deal for any of us. Naturally or God gifted, every individual is not a good presentator. So we sometimes or lots of time commit mistakes while giving a presentation. So that is okay. Don't stop there. Don't embarrass yourself. Don't embarrass others. Just go at ease by this thing that making a mistake is actually okay. Saying a simple sorry in between of the conversation, or just asking for an excuse, or just skipping that particular point where you have committed the mistake is completely acceptable when you are giving a speech. Believe me, in my professional career also in the early days, I have committed lots of mistakes, but that is completely okay. I wouldn't have done that, so how could I have learned later on? So this is alright. Now, don't argue with the audience. Important one. In your presentation, when it comes that you are allowing the audience to ask a few questions, or suppose you are trying to relate by making a conversation with the audience when the right time comes. So what happens? Sometimes you must have seen few of the audience get aggressive, or they keep on asking you some kind of question that makes you annoying. So what do? You just get annoyed, or just start asking, just start arguing with the audience. Just don't do it. You must have seen in a lot of spaces when there's a media kind of conference and lots of political leaders, a lot of famous people have to answer the question of the media person. So sometimes media ask lots of annoying questions also. So what do? They just stick with their own answers. They just get calm. They just are very much stagnant with their reply. They don't get annoyed or nervous with the answers. So you also have to do the same. If the person who is asking you a question is not getting satisfied, or you are trying to convince them he is not convinced, so leave it at a particular place or somewhere slightly or smartly. You can accept your defeat. That's not a big issue, because you have already shared your opinion with the audience. So it is actually okay. Just let it be, because every audience is not going to be the same. So don't make any kind of argument. It will actually spoil all your effort that you have put together earlier in giving a nice presentation. Now, coming to the last one, prepare some questions. Once you are going through all the presentation stuff, preparing the content, so what you need to do, you have to as well keep on preparing the questions also related to your presentation. End of the presentation, definitely the audience may ask you a few questions, so you have to get ready for the answers also. So in the early stage, if you already would have prepared the question, alright, this kind of question can be asked to me and I should be ready to answer them, so it would going to help you definitely in answering with a more confident manner. Alright, and when it comes to the conclusion, don't rush at the end of the conclusion. Always try to put best format or best whatever the point of your slide, of your speech. Try to keep that at the end of the your presentation, because when the audience is leaving, definitely the audience will remember you on a very good note. So when you conclude, just do it again with a lots of enthusiasm, just do it with a lots of positive manner, because it is actually going to show your nice impact on the audience. So that was all for today. I'm hoping that when the next time you are going to give a presentation, it should be your best time. So keep on practicing. Bye.